This video is sponsored by Granite Studio, RKTF University.
Good morning, I'm Dusha Agarwal and you're watching News Flash. Today is the 19th of April and we have a lineup of crucial stories touching every corner of the globe, from the latest developments in politics to groundbreaking advancements in technology. 6 individuals, including 2 individuals of Indian descent, have been apprehended in connection with the largest gold theft in Canadian history, which took place at Toronto's primary airport last year. The European Union's chief diplomat implored the Group of 7, also called G7 foreign ministers, to take concrete steps towards providing Ukraine with additional air defense systems. He cautioned that continued delays could potentially tip the balance of the conflict in favor of Moscow. Pakistan President Asif Ali Zardari encountered a contentious reception during his inaugural address to the joint session of Parliament in his second presidential tenure on Thursday. The head of NASA has voiced apprehensions regarding China's space aspirations, cautioning that Beijing might be leveraging civilian space initiatives to obscure military intentions. He urged Washington to stay vigilant in response to these concerns. The Netherlands' solution to curb over-tourism in the capital city of Amsterdam is to ban the construction of new hotels, according to a decree issued by the local government. German prosecutors said that 2 Russian nationals were taken into custody in southern Germany on suspicion of planning sabotage attacks on US military facilities. India's trade deficit with the Association of Southeast Asian Nations has undergone a significant surge, more than doubling since the implementation of the Free Trade Agreement, also called FTA, in 2010. Apple is intensifying its efforts to achieve its environmental goals and diminish its carbon footprint. In pursuit of its objective, the Cupertino-based tech giant has collaborated with renewable energy developer CleanMax to launch a green energy initiative in India. Elon Musk is set to make his inaugural trip to India on April 21. During his 2-day visit, he is slated to meet PM Modi and potentially engage with investors and manufacturing partners for his planned ventures in the subcontinent. "You are my son, I love you and I will always pray for you," declared 53-year-old Bishop Mar Mari Emmanuel, as he forgave a 16-year-old boy who allegedly stabbed him while delivering a sermon at a church in Australia earlier this week. The Supreme Court addressed media reports alleging that additional votes were mistakenly registered in favor of the BJP on 4 electronic voting machines during a mock poll in Kerala. The court directed the Election Commission of India, also called ECI, to investigate the accusation. Nestle issued a lengthy clarification on Thursday in an attempt to debunk reports of the company adding 3 grams of sugar in 2 of their baby food products in India. The World Health Organization voiced alarm on Thursday at the growing spread of H5N1 bird flu to new species, including humans, who face an extraordinarily high mortality rate. The United States and the United Kingdom announced widespread sanctions against Iran's military drone program on Thursday in response to its weekend attack against Israel. It's time for a break now. We'll be back with more news. Stay tuned.
ये सब आपके रिश्तेदार हैं?
बिजनेस पार्टनर है जी। ये दीदी बंगाल में बिजनेस संभालती हैं, वो चाचा बिहार में, ये यूपी में, ये मुंबई में और ये चेन्नई में, और इन्होंने हाल ही में खोली है दुकान दिल्ली में। पूरे देश में बिजनेस फैला है जी, सब कमाते हैं और मेरी बात तो खाते हैं।
ये इंडियन चीज है, चाइनीज नहीं।
दूल्हे तो आप ही हो ना?
और कौन होगा जी? देखिए, दादी का दिया हुआ सब कुछ है, सरनेम है, दौलत है, शोहरत है, इज्जत है, मतलब मिल जाएगी शादी के बाद जी।
हेलो, दूल्हा कौन होगा ये डिसाइड नहीं हुआ है अब तक। दूल्हा हम बनेंगे, इज्जत की कोई कमी नहीं है।
ए भाई, तुम तो रहने ही दो, हमारी दुकान इनसे काफी बड़ी है। दूल्हा तो हम ही बनेंगे, है ना पापा? पापा, पापा।
बुर्बक, इसको तो हम बिहार में दूल्हा बना देंगे, लेकिन यहाँ पे दूल्हा हम ही बनेंगे।
ओ काका, सारी शादियाँ क्या आपके ही घर में होगी क्या? और हम क्या यहाँ यूं ही दुकान खोल के बैठे हैं क्या?
ओ भाई, पिछली बार भी किसी दूसरे की बारात में दूल्हा बन गए थे आप। इस बार आपकी दुकान भी आपके नाम से नहीं है।
अरे रुको 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 रुको, इसके बारे में हम बाद में बात करेंगे।
ओ दादा, दूल्हा तो इनके मैनेजर ही बनेगी।
हाँ, दूल्हा तो छोटे बाबा ही बनेंगे।
Yeah, it's absolutely right.
1 second, why not me?
वही बोल रहा हूँ, हम क्यों नहीं बन सकते? ये दूल्हा नहीं, दूल्हा हम बनेंगे।
आणि माझं काय? मैं बनूंगा दूल्हा।
अरे दूल्हा मैं बनूंगा।
घर का टेंशन मत लो अंकल, शादी के बाद तो घर हमारा ही होगा ना।
आपको लगता है ये अपने बीच दूल्हा चुन सकते हैं? तो प्रधानमंत्री कैसे चुनेंगे? खानदानी लुटेरों की कोशिश होगी बेकार। अब की बार 400 पार।
शिक्षा देश का गौरव है और RKDF यूनिवर्सिटी शिक्षा का उद्यम है। RKDF में सवारे अपना भविष्य। PhD MPhil करे अपने पसंदीदा विषय में। सर्टिफिकेट डिप्लोमा के 74 कोर्सेज। RKDF यूनिवर्सिटी।
The ministry offices in Luton's Delhi, Hotel Janpath, as well as airport terminals. Granite Studio India, with its prestigious brands, rich experience, and the trust of our clients, can be your reliable partner. We are here for you, for innovating, processing, supplying, and executing in stone. Contact us today for our special sample kit.
Amid skepticism surrounding the authenticity of the Kanker Naxal encounter, the local station house officer who spearheaded the operation in the forest of Hapatola, Chhattisgarh, has publicly stated that there is no doubt that individuals killed were members of the Naxal militia. Tamil Nadu police absolved Jaggi Vasudev's Isha Foundation in the missing persons case, stating that most of those reported missing have since returned. The police informed the Madras High Court that many individuals who had gone missing from the Isha Foundation's yoga center in Coimbatore had voluntarily left the center for personal reasons. Indian deck cadet Aunt Tessa Joseph, who was among the 17 crew members of the Israeli-linked cargo ship MSC Aries seized by Iran's Revolutionary Guards in the Strait of Hormuz last week, has safely returned home. India gears up for the 18th Lok Sabha elections, scheduled to commence today and span across 7 phases. Approximately 97 crore eligible voters will cast their ballots to elect representatives from 543 constituencies. Data indicates a 6% rise in registered voters compared to the 2019 general elections. The Aam Aadmi Party declared candidates for the mayoral and deputy mayoral posts for the MCD elections to be held on April 26 in the capital. Hopes to keep flock together. Congress leader Supriya Shuneth faces criticism following a viral video where she referred to Maoists as martyrs. The BJP slammed the Congress over Shuneth's comment or statement regarding the Kanker encounter, where 29 Naxals were killed by security forces. A complaint has been registered with Tamil Nadu State Election Commissioner B. Koti Nurala Swamy against e-commerce giants Flipkart and Tata Group's Big Basket. The complaint alleges that the companies promised to deliver goods on the day of the elections, potentially violating election regulations. The world's largest democratic exercise kicks off in India today, with nearly 1 billion eligible voters participating in the 7-phase Lok Sabha polls spanning 6 weeks. The elections aim to elect 543 lawmakers as PM Modi and his BJP-led government way for an unprecedented third consecutive 5-year term at the centre. The Enforcement Directorate on Thursday arrested Aam Aadmi Party MLA Amanatullah Khan in a money laundering case related to illegal recruitment by the Delhi Waqf Board. Union Home Minister Amit Shah expressed confidence, stating that India trusts PM Modi and the BJP-led NDA is poised to secure a resounding victory in the Lok Sabha elections commencing with the first phase. Delhi Cabinet Minister Atishi asserted that by denying Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal access to home-cooked meals during the detention by the Enforcement Directorate in connection with the Delhi excise policy case, there appeared to be a significant conspiracy aimed at harming Kejriwal. The Lok Sabha elections of 2024 are set to commence with 102 seats across 21 states and union territories up for polls. A staggering 16.63 crore eligible voters are slated to participate in the first phase of the general elections. India is poised to deliver the initial batch of BrahMos supersonic cruise missiles and launchers to the Philippines following a deal signed nearly 2 years ago. Valued at nearly $375 million, the agreement aims to equip the Philippine Marines with 3 batteries of these missiles. The first phase of the general elections, 5 out of Maharashtra's 48 Lok Sabha constituencies will go to polls. Additionally, 97 seats across 20 other states and union territories will also vote, heralding the commencement of the world's largest democratic exercise. Tata-owned Air India has revealed its decision to deploy the Airbus A350 to its inaugural overseas destination, breaking the closely guarded secret. The airline disclosed its plan to operate the Airbus A350 to Dubai from its New Delhi hub. According to a non-governmental organization, 250,000 Afghan children require urgent assistance, including education, food and shelter, following their forced repatriation from Pakistan. That's all for the headlines of the day. For more updates, download the app and keep watching Rhythm.